In this video, I'm going to explain how to find HCF of several numbers using prime factors. Let's say we need to find highest common factor of 6 and 12. First, we need to find prime factors of 6 and 12. For this, we need to divide each number by prime numbers using upside down division. First, let's find the prime factors of 6. Now we need to find out all the prime numbers that 6 is divisible by. Now, what are the prime numbers? 2 is the smallest prime number. Then 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. Now I'm going to divide 6 by prime numbers. We need to start always with 2, which is the smallest prime number. First, check whether 6 is divisible by 2. Yes, of course, 6 is divisible by 2 and we get 3. Now, what about 3? Is 3 divisible by 2? No. Then we need to check with the next smallest prime number, which is 3. Yes, 3 is divisible by 3 and we get 1. We need to continue dividing by prime numbers until our answer becomes 1. Now, we need to write 6 as a product of its prime factors. These are the prime factors of 6. The numbers in this column. So we take these numbers and multiply them. 2 times 3. 2 and 3 are the prime factors of 6. And when we multiply 2 by 3, we get 6. So here we have written 6 as a product of its prime factors. Now let's find out the prime factors of 12 in the same manner. Is 12 divisible by 2? Yes. 12 divided by 2 and we get 6. 6 also divisible by 2. So 6 divided by 2 and we get 3. 3 is not divisible by 2. So we need to divide it by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Now these are the prime factors of 12. So let's write 12 as a product of its prime factors. 2 times 3. Now we have written both numbers as a product of their prime factors. Next, what we do is we need to find the common prime factors to both numbers. So what are the common prime factors? 2 is a common factor to both numbers. Even 3 is a common factor to both numbers. So our common prime factors to both numbers are 2 and 3. Then finally, we need to multiply these common prime factors together to find out HCF. So our HCF of 6 and 12 is 2 times 3, which is 6. Here we have taken the product of prime factors which are common to both 6 and 12 in order to find HCF. So let me summarize the steps we did. Number 1 step is you need to find the prime factors of both numbers. Then write each number as a product of its prime factors. After that, identify the common prime factors to both numbers. And finally, obtain the product of common prime factors to find out HCF. Let's take another example. Let's try to find HCF of 3 numbers. Now I'm going to take 36, 24, and 60. Now, what is our first step? We need to find out the prime factors of each number. So let's find out the prime factors of 36. 36 is divisible by 2 and we get 18. 18 also divisible by 2, then we get 9. 9 is not divisible by 2 but divisible by 3. Then we get 3. And 3 is divisible by 3. And finally we obtain 1. These are the prime factors of 36 now. So I'm going to write 36 as a product of its prime factors. 2 times, 2 times, 3 times, 3. Now let's find out prime factors of 24. Is 24 divisible by 2? Yes. 2 times 12 is 24. Is 12 divisible by 2? Yes. 2 times 6 is 12. Again 6 is divisible by 2 and we get 3. 3 is not divisible by 2, so let's divide by 3 and we get 1. Here are the prime factors of 24. So let's write 24 as a product of its prime factors. 2 times, 2 times, 2 times 3. Now let's find out prime factors of 60. 60 is divisible by 2. 2 times 30 is 60. 30 is divisible by 2. We get 15. 15 is not divisible by 2, but it is divisible by 3. Then we get 5. 5 is not divisible by 3, but it is divisible by 5. And finally, we get 1. Now, 60 as a product of its prime factors is 2 times, 2 times, 3 times 5. Now, let's find out the common prime factors for all three numbers. 2 over here is common. This 2 also common. Here, this 3 also common. So what are the common prime factors for 36, 24 and 60? 2, another 2 and 3. Now finally, for us to find HCF of 36, 24 and 60, we need to multiply these common factors together. 2 times 2 times 3 to find out HCF. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 3 is 12. So HCF of 36, 24, 60 is 12. Now you know simply how to find HCF of several numbers using prime factors. See you then. Don't forget to subscribe.